He almost gave up. Not just on his dreams, but on everything. Somewhere in a small, dark room, a man sat alone. No job, no hope, just silence, and a phone screen. He wasn't lazy, he wasn't weak. He was just tired of trying, tired of failing, tired of pretending everything was okay. His friends had moved on. His family didn't know what to say anymore. He felt invisible, like a ghost walking through his own life. Maybe you know that feeling. Maybe you felt lost too. But this is not a story about giving up. This is a story about fighting back one small step at a time. And today we're going to follow his journey from rock bottom to role model. If you want to improve your life and your English together, you're in the right place. This is English Starline, your home for inspirational stories, English practice, and personal growth. Let's begin. Don't waste your life. Part 1, The Fall. His name was Carlos. Just a year ago, he had a steady job, a girlfriend he loved, and dreams of building his future. But slowly things started falling apart. First, he lost his job. "We're downsizing," they said. No warning, no support, just a final paycheck and a quiet goodbye. He told himself it was okay. "I'll find something soon," he said. But weeks turned into months. Interview after interview, rejections, silence, excuses. Then his girlfriend left. She said she needed someone more stable. Her words hurt more than any rejection letter. He moved back into his parents' house, not because he wanted to, but because he had no choice. Every day became the same. Wake up late, scroll through social media, watch other people smiling, traveling, winning. Eat whatever was easy, chips, instant noodles, anything fast. Ignore calls, avoid messages, pretend he was fine. Inside he was drowning. He used to dream about learning English fluently, traveling, doing something meaningful. Now he couldn't even look at himself in the mirror. He felt weak, ashamed, lost. One night his room was completely dark. He sat on the floor, phone in hand, watching mindless videos. Something inside him whispered, "Is this it? Is this your life now?" But he didn't answer. He just kept scrolling. He didn't know it yet, but everything was about to change. Part 2, The Turning Point. It was just another night. Same room, same darkness, same heavy feeling in his chest. Carlos was scrolling again, not even thinking, just escaping. Then something happened. A video popped up. A title that hit him hard, "Don't Waste Your Life." He almost skipped it, but something made him click. The voice was calm but powerful. The message was simple. You are not too late. You are not too broken. Start now. Carlos sat up. His hands stopped moving. His eyes stayed fixed on the screen. For the first time in weeks, he really listened. The speaker talked about regret, about wasted time, about how small changes can create big shifts. Carlos felt something deep inside. Not motivation, not energy, just a small spark. He didn't cry, but his eyes got wet. He looked around the room. Same mess, same silence. But something had changed. He whispered to himself, "I don't want to live like this anymore." That night, he didn't make a big plan. He didn't promise the world. He just made one decision. "Tomorrow, I will take one step." Just one. And that was enough. Part 3. The Small Wins. The next morning, Carlos woke up earlier than usual. Not much earlier, just 30 minutes. But it felt different. He didn't reach for his phone. Instead, he put on his old sneakers and walked outside. The air was cool. The street was quiet. He didn't go far, just around the block. But every step felt like a small victory. That night, he opened YouTube. This time, not to escape. He searched English for beginners. He clicked a video, then another. He didn't understand everything, but he kept watching. He repeated simple words out loud. "Hello, my name is Carlos. I want to grow." It felt silly at first, but it made him smile. The next day, he started a new habit, journaling one sentence a day in English. At first, it was hard. "I feel sad. I walked today. I want to change. But soon those small sentences became his way out. He made a rule: no more scrolling after 9 p.m. He deleted 2 apps from his phone. He replaced them with a language learning app and a fitness tracker. One change led to another. He started drinking more water, eating real food, reading short English stories. He wasn't trying to be perfect. He was just trying to be better. And slowly the fog in his mind began to clear. He didn't feel amazing, but he felt something. Control, direction, hope. For the first time in months, Carlos was no longer running from life. He was walking toward it. Part 4. The Breakthrough. One afternoon, Carlos saw a job post online. It said, "Remote assistant needed. Basic English required." His heart beat faster. He had doubts. What if they reject me? What if I'm not ready? But he remembered the video. Don't waste your life. So he wrote a short email in English and applied. 3 days later, the reply came. "Thank you. We've chosen someone else." Carlos stared at the screen. His heart sank. But something was different this time. He didn't close the laptop. He didn't give up. He opened a new tab and searched freelance jobs for beginners. He found small writing tasks, translation gigs, simple design work. Most of them needed English. So he doubled his practice. He watched English Starline videos every night, repeated phrases out loud, and wrote short answers to practice his thinking. One day he found a task: write a product description in English. $5. He took it. It took him 2 hours, but he got 5 stars. More small jobs followed: a short article, a few social media posts, a voiceover script. Each time he learned something new. Each time he made a little money. He wasn't rich, but he was no longer stuck. His confidence grew. He talked to his parents again, reached out to an old friend, smiled more often. He was becoming himself again. Not the man who lost everything, but the man who was building something new. Not perfect, not famous, but free. Carlos was no longer just learning English. He was learning to believe in himself. Part 5, From Student to Teacher. A year had passed. Carlos no longer lived in that dark room. He had his own small apartment now. A simple space, but it was clean, bright, and full of energy. His days were different too. He woke up early, went for a run, made a healthy breakfast, and worked online for clients around the world. He spoke English every day, sometimes with clients, sometimes in his videos. Yes, videos. Because now Carlos was not just a freelancer, he was a creator. He started a YouTube channel to help others like him, people who felt stuck, people who wanted to grow people, learning English to change their lives. He shared his story, his pain, his small steps, his daily wins. At first, no one watched, but he kept going. Slowly, comments came in. "Thank you, Carlos. Your story is my story. I didn't think someone like me could change, but you gave me hope. You speak simply, but your message is powerful." He smiled when he read those words, because he remembered how it felt to be invisible. Now he was the voice that once saved him. He wasn't trying to be perfect. He was trying to be useful. He taught English, shared motivational lessons, helped others start with just one step. And in doing that, he became more than just successful. He became whole. One evening, he sat on his balcony, the sky turning orange. He thought back to the night he almost gave up. And he whispered, "Thank you for not quitting." Because that broken moment, that painful night, was the beginning of everything. He knew now your lowest point can be your turning point. You just have to stand up once. Conclusion. So many people today feel lost. They scroll, they compare, they wait. But deep inside, they want more. More peace, more meaning, more strength. If that's you, remember Arjun. He didn't change his life in one day. He started with one step. A walk around the block, a simple English video, a small job for $5. And step by step, he built a new life. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know everything. You just need to begin. If you're at rock bottom, don't stay there. Your story isn't over. Your past does not define your future. You are not stuck. You are starting. And we at English Starline are here to walk with you. Every video, every story, every new word you learn brings you closer to the best version of yourself. Don't waste your life. Start now. Start small. And one day you will look back and whisper to yourself, thank you for not giving up. Conclusion. So many people today feel lost. They scroll, they compare, they wait. But deep inside, they want more. More peace, more meaning, more strength. If that's you, remember Carlos. He didn't change his life in one day. He started with one step. A walk around the block. A simple English video. A small job for $5. And step by step, he built a new life. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know everything. You just need to begin. If you're at rock bottom, don't stay there. Your story isn't over. Your past does not define your future. You are not stuck. You are starting. And we at English Starline are here to walk with you. Every video, every story, every new word you learn brings you closer to the best version of yourself. Don't waste your life. Start now. Start small. And one day you will look back and whisper to yourself, thank you for not giving up.
Thanks for watching English Starline. Subscribe now to keep learning English through the amazing stories of famous lives.